We have the latest from Utah, where the state has committed to spending millions of dollars to undo marriage equality. An apology from a Florida governor who has now changed his mind on banning freedom to marry, plus new promises of yet another federal lawsuit in a conservative state. For the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum, and welcome to Marriage News Watch for January 6, 2014. There are several new developments in the Utah case this week. After a federal judge legalized marriage equality in Utah last month, the state has now hired Idaho attorney Monty Stewart to represent them on appeal. Republican lawmakers have pledged to spend up to $2 million to try to overturn the freedom to marry, even though the case has already passed what should be its most expensive hurdles. For comparison, the entire cost of defending DOMA from start to finish was $2.3 million. Also last week, the state requested an emergency stay from the U.S. Supreme Court. If granted, the stay would halt marriage equality during the appeals process. We could have a decision from the court any day now. In the meantime, the appeal of the ruling is moving ahead with a very rapid schedule. The opening brief is due on January 27th, a response brief is due February 18th, then a reply on February 25th, and then oral arguments will soon follow that. We could easily have a ruling from the 10th Circuit by this summer. That could potentially mean that the case could go to the U.S. Supreme Court for the session starting at the end of this year. Turning to other states, the Michigan Department of State has confirmed that it will not allow gay couples who marry out of state to change their last names on their Michigan driver's licenses. Former Republican Florida Governor Charlie Crist has apologized for his past support for a ban on marriage and civil unions. Alaska attorney Caitlin Shortell has revealed plans to file a federal lawsuit in that state later this month. And officials in Maine have announced that in the first year of marriage equality, over 1,500 gay and lesbian couples got married in the state. That's 16% of all Maine marriages. Those are the headlines. You can subscribe here on YouTube to stay up to date on all these stories. For the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum. We'll see you next week.